NASA's lunar ambitions. The shifting narrative of diversity in the Artemis program, the Artemis II mission has successfully completed its historic journey around the moon, marking NASA's first crewed deep space flight in over half a century. However, as the crew returns to Earth, a subtle but significant shift in how NASA communicates its goals has emerged, specifically regarding the agency's long-standing pledge to land the first woman and the first person of color on the lunar surface. A shift in rhetoric. For years, NASA explicitly stated that the Artemis program would achieve a historic milestone by landing a woman and a person of color on the moon. Recently, however, this specific language has largely vanished from official agency communications. This change follows a White House executive order aimed at curtailing diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) programs across federal agencies. The directive has created a new political landscape for NASA, forcing a tension between historical mission goals and current administrative mandates. The Artemis II milestone, while the specific wording of future landing missions remains unconfirmed, the Artemis II crew itself has already broken significant barriers. Christina Koch became the first woman to travel beyond low Earth orbit. Victor Glover became the first Black person to travel beyond low Earth orbit. Jeremy Hansen, representing Canada, joined the crew, marking a milestone for international cooperation. Despite these achievements, the astronauts have largely maintained a professional focus on the technical complexities of the mission rather than the social implications of their firsts. Will the promise be kept? When asked during a recent press conference whether NASA will uphold its commitment to diverse lunar landings, the crew's response suggested that representation is an inherent part of the modern astronaut corps rather than a forced initiative. Our understanding was basically that the Artemis campaign as a whole will usher in an era where that is true, and that it will happen naturally because of our astronaut corps, stated missions specialist Christina Koch. Koch further emphasized that the diversity of the pool is already established, suggesting that the talent exists within the agency. We don't have to try too hard to make that come true. We actually have to try harder to not make that true in the astronaut corps that we have. Looking ahead, the path to the moon, the Artemis program, is moving through critical phases of testing and demonstration. Artemis II completed a 10-day lunar flyby that tested the Orion spacecraft's life support, navigation, and power systems. Artemis III, planned for 2027, a demonstration mission focused on docking the Orion capsule with commercially developed lunar landers in low Earth orbit. Artemis IV, planned for 2028+. The mission expected to attempt the first actual lunar landing of the program. As NASA moves toward the Artemis III and IV missions, the agency maintains that crew assignments will be driven by mission needs. However, it remains to be seen whether the agency will readopt its previous language regarding the identity of the pioneers who will eventually step onto the lunar surface. Conclusion: while NASA's official messaging regarding diversity has become more cautious due to shifting political directives, the composition of the Artemis II crew suggests that a diverse astronaut corps is already a reality. The ultimate question remains whether the upcoming lunar landing missions will explicitly embrace this diversity or focus strictly on technical mission requirements.